Hi, in this video, I'll be showing you a 1 hour formation pattern that you must always wait for before you make your buy and sell in order. Why is this important? It is important because this has a high probability winning rate. This pattern is not frequent. But if you are patient enough to wait for this pattern formation, it will eventually put a smile on your face. So the goal of this is to make your entry precise and very much selective. And like I said, this has a very high probability winning rate. So let's go exactly and look at how we can get this pattern formation. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Thank you for your support to the channel. We just hit 2,000 subscribers and I am grateful. And I want to say thank you. And if you are coming across this video for the first time, do not forget to give this video a like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. Please, I want to admonish with you and to plead, do not skip any part of this video. Ensure you watch this video to the end. And as you apply everything that you will learn in this video, I give you maximum of 3 months. Everything about your trading journey will take a new leaf. This is proven, this has been back tested, and is very much effective. So first is the Bollinger Band. The period is 130, deviation is 2.0, the shift is 0. You apply to close, we have a moving average, period 25, shift 0, method is exponential, and then the second moving average, which is period 10, shift is 0. So you just take a screenshot of these indicators and set it up on your own chart. And if you have done that successfully, your chart will be looking exactly like mine. So I'll be showing you how this works across several assets so that you will know that this is actually a strategy that you can bank on. So first of all, this is GBP USD. So this strategy is based on price action, and indicators are used for additional confirmation. Remember, the trend is always your friend. So we will always begin by determining the trend of the market. So if you are an expert in determining trend using a structural point, that is fine. And even if you don't know how to use a structural point, what is structural point? It's a scenario where price is making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. So if you are an expert in using this to determine your structural point, that's great. But even if you are not good at that, that is why we have our Bollinger Band in order to guide you through how to determine your structural point or the structure of the market. So the number one scenario on a 1 hour time frame, what do we want to see? We want to see if price is either above the upper Bollinger Band or price is below the middle Bollinger Band. Please follow me carefully. And when price is above the upper Bollinger Band, it is an uptrend. And when price is below it, it is a downtrend. That is one of the easiest ways to determine the trend. And as you know, it will take a lot of force for buyers to be able to push price all the way to above this point. So automatically when you see price above the middle Bollinger Band, that is a bullish market. Having established that, how do we then find our entry? When price crosses above the middle Bollinger Band, you don't just buy because you are in an uptrend. You'll be patient enough to wait for price to pull back to the middle Bollinger Band. This pulling back is not just on the line. We are treating this middle Bollinger Band as a zone, which means that, for instance, if price pull back all the way to this point, it's still at the moving Bollinger Band, middle Bollinger Band. And if the price stop here without reaching here, it is still around the zone of the middle Bollinger Band. Now, in this scenario, price pull back to the middle Bollinger Band. So this is the zone of the middle Bollinger Band. Once price pull down here, we will now begin to look for a price action. And what price action are we looking at? We will want to see a pin bar or an engulfing candlestick pattern. So in this scenario, we are having this particular pullback, and this pullback is this engulfing candlestick formation. And then we want to as well see what we call a divergence. A divergence is a disagreement between the price action on the main chart and the window indicator. This divergence, for you to make your entry decision, is a must. Do not buy or do not sell when you did not see this divergence. So, what do we see here? If you look at this carefully, you will see that price were making a series of candles to the downside. But if you look at your indicator window, you can see the crosshair. I did that deliberately to show you something. You see price making this series of low. Now look at here. You see the indicator is going up. So this is a practical divergence. Now you must train your eye to be able to recognize this pattern. So this divergence is telling us that we have come to the end of this pullback and price is about to buy. Then we now look for a bullish confirmation, which is this bullish engulfing candle, and then we now get into the trade and make our buy entry. So this is exactly how you will do your buy and your sell entry. And you can see that after that, price bought all the way from here and then to this point. If you have been following our video before now, there is something I called point of interest. It can be an order block, it can be a support or a resistance, it can be a fair value gap, it can be a smart money cube. Now, if you look at this zone, if you mark this candle carefully, you realize that this almost falls into our point of interest. But however, if you look at this again, you realize that there is a little fair value gap from both up and downside. And price came in to fill in the fair value gap and reverses to the upside. So these are confluence that you can take advantage of. And after that, price went to the upside, came back again, and retest the moving average for the second time. Now, when this particular retest was happening, you will realize that here again is another divergence. Can you see that? I'm trying to show you this low here, and then this low, and then look at this divergence, and immediately after that divergence we have this bullish engulfing candle, and prices are bought for few hours, which is enough for you to take your profit. This will take time to play out, but I want to assure you that this is one of the best trading strategy you can ever get. High precision of accuracy. Here again, price crosses the middle Bollinger Band. And what is the next thing you want to see? You are waiting for that pullback. You see that pullback into the middle Bollinger Band. And let me show you something. Can you see this high? You can see that high, that particular candle, that the cross line is on it. See this one that is higher? You can see that divergence, as tiny as this looks, very tiny. That is a divergence, and it's happening at the pullback to the middle Bollinger Band. Price action, yes, you can see your candlestick. This is a bearish flag pattern formation, and then price break out of it with this confluence, and you can see how price sold to the downside. This is very much perfect. This works excellently well, and you can build your trading system around all of this. This is crash, right? Look at what happened. Price pull back all the way, engulfing candlestick pattern. Price breakout. Hey, look at this divergence. Can you see this? I don't know what else, but this is the strategy you have been waiting for. I believe this is your breakthrough as far as you're trading the financial market is concerned. To me, this is your breakthrough. And this was 80%, 90%, 95%. You can bank on this. See this? So you go back, test it. Let me get your feedback. Hit the comment section, ask your question, and there is a link in the description of this video. Our mentorship and training course is ongoing, and you can be part of it. At just a rate of $25, you can be a member of this class. Hit us on the link in the description of this video, and you can join the Telegram channel where you get enrolled and get details of this class, and you will amaze at how your trading system will take a new life. Thank you for watching this video, and again, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. See you in the subsequent video.